fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we are talking about the new from Miss Natasha Denona. I was real fucking excited as soon as I saw this because I'm like, first of all, the packaging, I love it. I think this is such a cute collection for Valentine's Day, so I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it all. And Miss Natasha, she does her launches so right, in my opinion. It's like, it's announced, it comes out for like an early access, which is so easy to get anyways. And then it'll start like trickling out to retailers, but she sells everything individually. She sells things in bundles. She sells the PR kits. Miss Natasha's killing it. So if you guys are excited about this collection, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up or down. If you're hate watching, that's cool too. I'll accept the engagement. It's all good. And I want to say hello to all the britches in the live chat. I feel like I look crazy right now because I have foundation, like my concealer, bronzer, basically all the things. So I didn't have to do a full face today, but I'm really, really excited about this collection because I love Natasha Denona. I love luxury shit. If you're wanting to see real reviews for luxury shit, this is the place to be, guys. So let's dive into the products themselves. I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette. So let me tell you what I got first. So I picked up first the eyeshadow palette, and I'll give you guys a little glimpse at the collection itself. So you have the eyeshadow palette, you have the Love Cheek Duo, and then you also have the I Need a Nude lipstick in the shade Amorosa. And then I also picked up an I Need a Nude lip liner in the shade, what the hell's the name of the shade? Iona? I think it's Ilona. I'm not positive. But it said that this would be a great companion to this lipstick shade. So I was like, you know what? I haven't tried her lip liners yet. Let me try these. But if you're wondering how I usually feel about Natasha Denona's products, I usually think they're incredible. I'm usually a big fan. So this is what I was saying. I really like how she did her collection. So you have the collection itself. It's marked down from $92 to $80. That's the collection that I purchased. This, as far as I'm aware, it's only going to be exclusive to Natasha Denona's website for like the kit prices. Everywhere else, like Sephora, Beautylish, probably Selfridges, Natasha Denona is sold at a very wide range of retailers. So I feel like if you want to get like everything, Natasha Denona's site will probably be the best place. I link down below Sephora, but I'll probably add in Beautylish, Selfridges, or any other places that I actually find that I would personally shop. So then you have the full collection, or if you jump down a little bit further, you can see here that there's the PR kit that has like the box and everything. I was like, I don't need to pay $15 for a fucking box. It looks beautiful. The model on the box is stunning, but I don't need that. It's just going to go in the garbage. But I like the fact that she gives you that option. It's just one of those things. A bitch loves some options. So that's where I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get the duo. Or not the duo, the full collection without the box. So you also have the Mini Love palette, which is $25, the same price as all of her mini palettes that she does. You have the Love Cheek Duo, which is $42, and then the lipstick is $25, and then I think the lip liners are $20. I could be wrong, but that's not the main focus. I just got it because you have this little lip duo here for $42, which I didn't see that yesterday. So that's pretty cool that she did that little lip duo. So that is right from the Natasha Denona website. I'm not sure if everything's still available. I thought I saw that the bundle was sold out, but I know that it's coming to Sephora. I know it's coming to all the other retailers. If you guys decide to shop my links, they're in the description box. I greatly appreciate it, but you do not need to do that. I feel like a lot of people that were really interested in this collection, they already bought it anyways. So I'm going to first start, with the Mini Love palette. Let me move back a little bit so you can see what the packaging looks like. First of all, this box, I showed it on my Instagram. The pink is like the perfect pink ever. Hello, face. So I'll take this right out the box in just a second. I wanted you to see everything that's on the back of the box. You have all the shades right here. Made in Italy. We love that. 24-month shelf life. Also love that. It has matte, creamy matte eyeshadows, metallic, and dual chrome eyeshadows. I love a variety. I love these little mini palettes. I'm going to keep you pulled in just so you get a close-up of what the palette looks like. I'm wearing like the perfect match from Target that'll match this palette, but I just think it's so pretty. So let me open it up for you. It looks so pretty. This is like my perfect color story. I love palettes like this. Dogs barking as per usual. You guys already know what it is when you come to this channel. So for me, this is like a perfect 5-pan palette. I find a lot of different variety in here, but it's like the types of shadows that I would, basically how I would typically do my eye looks, I could do it out of a palette like this. So I would probably throw like this in the crease, this on the outer corner, this all over the lid, throw this it's probably like a duochrome type of finish, or maybe like mix or match one of these. Throw this on the brow bone or inner corner, and you're set to go. Did you guys buy this already? I want to know what you guys think of it if you've already tried it. I'm sorry, Bridges, I'm not paying attention to you. Hi. All right, so I want to go in. I'm going to catch up on your comments as I'm applying my eyeshadows because you guys know I feel like I'm a squirrel at times. So I agree. Steven says the middle shade looks amazing. Here's the dealio. Shades like this are always so tricky. So I'm very curious to see how it performs. So that's what we're here for today. Let's jump into it. How far are we into this? 6 minutes and we haven't applied anything. That's not too bad. I'm not going to beat myself up over that too much. So how I want to do this, I'm going to start with this shade right here. I never know. Actually, I do know. You Are My True Love is how she named it. So I'm pretty sure it goes, You Are My True Love. I'm pretty sure. You Are My True Love. I love that. I think that's so cute. And it makes it really easy to remember what the names are. So I'm going to take R. And I'm going to apply this with my BK number 203. Oh my gosh. So this is going to be, I feel like, her creamy matte formula. And then if you're wondering the eye base that I have on my eyes, it's the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas eye base in the shade Fair. Actually, let me pull you guys in a little bit closer so you can really see what I'm doing on my eyeballs right now. And then I can make sure that I'm in focus for you guys too. The duochrome is killing me. I'm going to put that all over my lids, I think. That's the plan. Have you guys watched any other videos on this palette? I saw, oh, I forgot to link it before I started. I first saw Charlotte Holdcroft's video because, you know what? I'm like, brands really need to start sending out PR even earlier because the fact that Charlotte had her video up before it was available, it was so nice. Like, I feel like by the time creators get PR and get the content out there, it's like, well, I'm just gonna buy it anyways. You know, I don't know. I just like seeing videos almost like a good time, a good amount of time before a palette or anything launches. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really liked her video because normally I don't watch videos like if I plan on buying something, because when I first saw this, I'm like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm buying it anyways because I think it's so cute. But I usually don't watch videos, but I love Charlotte. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch Charlotte's videos, but I didn't watch any other ones. So this one's applying. It's applying nice. I'm just kind of pushing it in. I'm not trying to be very precise or anything like that or build like a really deep intensity. I'm just trying to get like the vibe, you know? Oh, CB says, no, I was waiting for your video. I always like to remind you guys too, like always take reviews with a grain of salt. You might get something and you might love it if I don't love it. You know what I mean? Everybody's preferences are just so, those dogs, everybody's preferences are just so different. Okay, that's how I'm going to leave that right there. Now, I want to take a fluffier brush, but I don't want it to be too, like, too thick. So I'm going to take my Rephr. What is it? My Rephr number 14. See how it's dyed. It's clean. It's just, I use dark shadows. See how it's pretty precise, but it's still fluffy. I want to take that same shade and just blend out this edge a little bit more. That's why I wasn't really concerned with how I applied that one shade right there, but I think this is so pretty. I'm such a big fan of Natasha Denona's eyeshadow, so I'm pretty positive I'm gonna love this anyways, but I really love the color story, especially for my green eyes. Like these shadow colors look so flattering on my eyes. See how much better that looks now? Yes, I'm one click away from buying this whole collection. Here for the tea! Kendall, you kill me. Here for the tea. Did you guys like this video yet? Guys, I'm really excited. I should have a new like banner / intro and outro soon. I'm really excited to see. I just hired somebody to do new ones for me just to see kind of what kind of spin somebody else could put on it. That's cute. I really like that. That shade right there. It's like I'm not having to work too hard. It's like, okay, just throw my brush over it and it just does the work for me. That's what I like. I like that a lot. Next brush, I'm going to take my Worker Pro from Sonia G. I think of Kinky Spot every damn time. She's so funny. And then I'm just going to push, what is that? You Are My. This is the shade My. Are you guys noticing a pattern with how I always do my eyeshadows? This is just what I like, guys. I'm definitely getting more of like a plummy look to it, which I was expecting, but it's even cooler than I was expecting, which I'm actually a big fan of because I have so many like warmer tone purples. I don't really have that many cool tone purples. I did pull out one palette because I asked you guys on my Insta story and community page if you guys wanted any comparisons. I did pull out my Give Me Glow, what was it, the Vivid Rose. I pulled out that palette, so I'll do swatches and stuff after. I'm just going to place that in the outer corners. Like, these are working perfectly for me right now. I'm into it so far. What was I saying? Squirrel! Oh my god, what was I saying? Oh, I pulled out the Give Me Glow palette, and then I pulled out a couple highlighters to compare to the like blush highlighter duo, and then I'm going to also pull out a couple cream blushes as well. So you're going to see some comparisons. So that shade right there, I'm like, yes, I'm into it. I'm going to take a little bit more of R, and then I'm just going to almost like work these two shades together. This is just how I roll. I like to be careful with purples though, because sometimes this is when it can get a little messy. This is when it could get patchy. So I don't like to really like swipe and blend. I just tap over just to get a softer effect. Do you guys like being this zoomed in on my eyeballs? I feel like it's more helpful so you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. That's why I like to do lives, because it's like you're seeing the real tea. I can't fake this shit right now. Oh, Mo Makeup Mo Beauty's here. I got the Charlotte Tilbury Queen of Glow Quad in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. I love it. Oh my god. What was her name? Oh my god. I was watching a couple different Lucky Bags because I didn't end up buying that. Okay, I love this. Love that look right there. I was watching Lucky Bag videos earlier because I got a Lucky Bag. I got a Lucky Bag a few years ago. And I was impressed with the first one. And then I think I got it a second time. And I was like, what is this hot garbage? Like, it wasn't products at all that I was interested in. Or maybe I just got one. I can't really remember. But, I don't know. Mystery boxes just make me nervous. Sometimes you get really, really good products. Well, I'm noticing some funkiness. We'll see if we can fix that. That's like what always happens to me with purples. That's why I say they're always so tricky. But I feel like if I add just a little bit more over the top of that, that shade is so pretty. Oh, I love that duochrome. That's so, I just really want you guys to be able to see it. That shade is the tits. That's so, so nice. I'm going to finish doing like the whole eye situation and then I'll go in and fix the outer corner. I'm going to take You Are My True Love. I need to remember that. Love. I'm going to take this one and put it on the inner corner. I'm going to take my, where is it? My Huda Beauty, the Fender blender. I like this because it makes it really easy to get right on the inner corner. Or, actually, you know what? I'm going to use my tried and true, I think, because I think I'll like this better for, because I think this is going to be more of like a topper type. I'm going to use the Esom W21. This is like my favorite. Did you guys get Lucky Bags though? What do you guys think? I think last year's, like watching everybody, because I didn't get it last year, watching everybody's last year, I was like, oh my god, thank the Lord that I did not get a lucky bag because, oh my god, I feel like everybody got such a shit bag last year. This year, it looks like it's much, much better. So if I were to pick a least favorite shade, I would probably say it's this one, but it's still pretty. Like, this is still better than how I feel about, like, some of her other quads. Like, I feel like she usually puts, like, a topper shade, and I'm like, can we do something else? Like, I almost wish she would do, like, 2 or 3 mattes and 2 or 3 metallics, and that's it. But I do kind of like the fact that she does, like, a mishmash of all of her different formulas. I'm fucking into this. I think it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Loving this color combo. Thank you, Mo. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that duochrome with that Esom brush. This brush is so bomb for metallic shadows. But I do favor using my finger, though, because I feel like it just applies just a little bit better. All right, let me take my... I'm going to take the Rougher 13 just to kind of fix that outer corner on both sides. I want to deepen this up a little bit more and then just fix that patchiness. Woo! That definitely has a punch, like a really pigmented punch. So it's almost like I'm trying to work very carefully. Steven says, I refuse to do surprise bags / boxes. Too often companies use their surprise boxes to get rid of their trash. And that is pretty much the realization that I had. I'm like, why am I going to pay? Like, even though it's usually a good deal, I feel like for me, since I have like a pretty solid collection, I think mystery boxes are great for people that are really trying to build their collection. Like, I used to love BoxyCharm and everything, but I'm like, I would just rather take that money and buy something that I really, really want. But then I saw Leah Janae's video today, and she got the Natasha Denona bronze palette in hers. And then some people got the Love palette in their boxes. And I'm like, now if I would have got that damn box, I would not have gotten that. And those 2 palettes I want so bad. I want them so bad. So I feel like this formula, it works better when I just tap it. I feel like when I would almost get like the buffing motions, that's when it would almost get like questionable. I think that's good right there. I'm going to now go to my under eye. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh my God, I just remembered today's fucking Friday. It's a very rare occasion that I'm actually not working on a Friday. So Fridays for me never actually feel like Fridays. So I'm like, oh my God, it's actually Friday. What's everybody doing? Oh my God, I can't wait to be able to just go to the club and turn up, go to Britches, have cocktails, and dance my face off. I can't wait for that day. I'm just using the shade right? You are my true love? Yes. I'm like, oh, it'll be so easy to remember. Brittany, you kind of have to remember the phrase first. And then I'll just basically join those together after I get all this done. I swear, Ozzy never stops working. Friday! With my luck, I would have gotten some overly scented skincare for mature skin. That's what I'm saying. I would have gotten, like, I saw most people were getting, like, Natasha Denona palettes, Charlotte Tilbury quads, which is amazeballs. But then you're getting, like, Good Molecule skincare, which some of their products are good. I actually get PR from them. I just got their eye cream yesterday. Their products don't work the best with my skin, so I would not have been super jazzed about that. And they're, like, super affordable. I want to get, like, luxury shit. I feel like when they used to do the lucky bags, they were on point. Like, you would get truly luxury shit in those boxes back in the day, like when they first started. We're watching you, duh! Well, what are you doing after? I'm not going to be on here all night. I'll probably be in bed pretty early tonight. Oh my God, guys. I'm going to look at a car tomorrow. I haven't bought a car in... Well, shit, my last car was... I'm using R, which is that lighter purple shade. My last car was my wedding gift. After my husband and I said we weren't going to get each other wedding gifts, and then we both proceeded to get each other wedding gifts. But that was, what, 5 years ago? What year are we in? Yeah, 5 years. I've had my car for 5 years. And my parents are to blame for this one because they sent me a picture of this car and I'm like, oh, bitch, I need it. It's so pretty. But I'm like, do I want to do it? I don't know. I'm still very much debating. I forgot to put my eye drops in. I'm using the BK 207, in case anybody's wondering. Watching The Man in the High Castle. I'm learning to edit videos. YouTube will be your best friend if you're trying to edit videos. Oh gosh. Oh my god, I love this. It looks so pretty. Like, this is totally up my alley. I'm just mixing my. And then I'm just kind of marrying these two together right here. This is just my type of look, guys. You know. Okay, now I need my Wayne Goss number 5. And then I'm going to use True. I'm going to use True on my inner corner. Oh my god, this is like a perfect 5-pan for me. Yes! Yes, bitch. That would be a shade I could use as a face highlighter as well. 100%. And it would give me like a super soft glow, I think. Just because of the type of formula it is. Bitch, yes. This might be my favorite little 5-pan. Ooh, I'll have to use because the gold is probably my fave. But this one might come for the gold. Oh, and mixing this one. See how pretty that is? It's just like a perfect natural highlight. It gives you a beautiful lift. I'm so fucking into this right now. Woo! I love it! I love how tiny and cute these palettes are. I know. I just think it's a great way to try a luxury brand because you're getting the quality of her shadows. You know what I mean? Do you guys want me to stay this zoomed in for the blush too, or do you want me to zoom out for that? I'll wait for your feedback. Actually, while I'm waiting for your feedback, let me drop my Lumify eye drops in, not spons. They're just gonna make a big difference, and then I'll probably pop some lashes on. Boom. Watch the transformation. And you know what? I'm going to put some lip balm on for my crusty lips. Steven says, I'm oddly obsessed with tiny makeup and samples. I used to hate tiny products like minis, and now I love them. Okay, you guys want me to stay zoomed in? Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was watching an older video of mine for a future video. And some of the shit that I said, I'm like, who am I? Or who was I then? Because I'm sitting there saying, like, I don't like cream blushes. I'm like, future me is quaking. Let me throw on some mascara. This might be the best mini. I love it. I think I'm with you on that. I think it's such a well-rounded palette for how I like to do my eyeshadow. This would give me the perfect looks. I'm going to make a bold statement or you know what? I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it until I use this more. And then you could wait for, I think I'm going to do a January rankings or like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think if I want to do my favorites. But I want to rank all of my eyeshadow palettes from month to month that I actually use throughout the month. Even if they're, because I know Karen Harris does that too, and I'm like, that's such a good idea. I love that she does her palette rankings every month, but then she just started pulling in her older palette, like whatever palettes that she uses throughout the month, she's going to start pulling, and I'm like, I'm going to start doing that too. So, I'm not going to say it yet. I'll wait because this is my first time using this, but I think it looks so pretty. So just soft, yet it's like intense enough to make a statement. It could give you a super sexy look, and if you have green eyes, this is like a perfect color story. This one has my stamp of approval so far. Let's move on. I'm probably going to pop on lashes after the video's over. I'll do that for like Instagram or something. You guys don't care to see me. Or I'll do it at the end. Green eyes are popping. Yes, girl. So we have, look at this packaging. Stop it right now. Hang on. This, I could sit here all day and just do this. I'm that bitch. So this is the Love Cheek Duo Cream Blush and Highlight. As soon as I saw cream blush, I'm like, give it to me. And then I saw the embossing. Look at this embossing. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then this blush, you guys know I love a cream blush. I just think this is such a good collection. I love these like small, concise collections. You could buy it all together and use it all together. I love it. Just buy the Love in the Bronze palette. What's another 2 palettes? I know. Put it on my tab. Okay, so from what I understand with this palette, this shade in this palette, I want to say Morgan compared this because I know she has the Daria palette, so I'm sure she mentioned it. I'm pretty sure that this is the same shade that comes out of the Daria palette. So I feel like if you have Daria, you may not need this palette, but I'm sure Morgan's video, I'll link it after. I'm sure she talked about it. So this is also made in Italy, 18 months shelf life. Does it say how much product's on here? Let's see, 8.5 grams or 0.3 ounces of the cream blush, and then 6 grams or 0.21 of the Glow Impact Powder in the shade Pink and Golden Champagne Duochrome. That just sounds lovely. The cream blush shade is called Pink Coral. So you end up getting more cream blush than you get in the highlighter, but I feel like this highlighter I'll never go through anyways. Skies Beauty says, I missed it, damn it. Girl, you're here for the blush. That's one of the most important parts, right? I wanted to pull out, before I forget, I wanted to compare the cream blush to the Tower 28 in the shade Happy Hour. And then there was one more that I wanted to compare it to. No, I think that's the closest one. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to pull out this Daniel Sandler one as well. This is in the shade Pop. We'll do those after. But I didn't want to forget to pull it out. Okay, let's get into applying this bit, shall we? Look, I don't even want to disturb it. It looks so pretty. Italy. Okay, let's go in. I'm using my BK, my 106. And I'm just going to work it in here. Sometimes I like to do this, like work it all into the brush and then go on my hand just so it's like evenly distributed over the bristles. So it's not like you apply it super crazy. Let's see how this goes on. Ooh! Definitely a pink tone. Oh, that's pretty. This is going to be such a pretty look. I need to go in and fix the under eye too after the fact, but... Oh, the Patrick Ta blush duo was another one I wanted to compare it to. I have the shade Do We Know Her because I thought it was going to be more... I don't know, I feel like this is pulling more pink, whereas I thought it might pull almost like more like orangey because it's like a coral, you know? But I'm definitely getting more of a pink vibe. Oh, this looks pretty. This would be totally up my alley. Yes, bitch. And very buildable. Like, I kept going in just so you guys can get the full effect of, you know, if you keep building your products. That's cute. I'm into that cream blush for sure. I love cream blushes. And this is like a baked formula for the highlighter, so it won't get like into your cream blush. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be super flaky. But I want to take my, where's my foundation brush? I just want to edge this up a little bit because it's driving me a little cray-cray right now. And then I'm going to add a little bit more intensity underneath my eyes when I'm finished. Okay, this blush, it doesn't have a sheen or anything to it. If this had a more like sheen to it, I would like it even more. But I would say this applies, like it's got like a very soft sheen to it. You can kind of see it reflecting there with my light. It's really pretty though. Ooh! BK106 is a nice for blush. Yes, I love, that's like one of my favorite blushes for that. So now I want to go in with the highlighter. I'm going to use my Scott Barnes, the travel highlighter brush. I really like this one or the Smashbox. Where art thou? The Precise highlighter brush. These are my two favorites for like these baked gelée types. But I've been reaching for the Scott Barnes travel one the most. And then I'm just going to kind of float it over because I don't want to ruin the embossing. I might actually need to use, oh no, it's picking it up now. You just kind of have to work your brush over a little bit more because it is a baked formula. Oh my god, these children, can you hear them running around like mad people right now? I'm going to use the other brush on the other side because I think I'm going to like it even more on that side. Because with this brush, it's applying very, I would say very sheer, but it still has a pretty reflect to it. I feel like too, once you get like past the embossing and stuff, it will be a little bit easier. I try not to go too crazy with Natasha's formulas either, just because I do have textured skin. Like you see how the more that I'm building it, it's starting to accentuate the texture a little bit here. Let me use my Smashbox brush on the other side. Let's see. Can you compare the Daria swatch? I don't have the Daria palette. That's where I said, I think Morgan's video, hers will probably, because I know she has that palette. She actually just bought it recently. So I'm like 99% sure it's in her video. So I'm going to use this brush now. Let's see how it looks using, like, because this brush is super dense. It's very sheer. I'm like really gonna work my brush in here now because I want more. If you like a softer highlight, I think you'll be really into this. If you want a more beaming highlight, which is what I typically like, there we go. See, like that's giving me what I look for. Very natural looking. It's got a very like slight duochrome effect to it, I think. It's pretty, really pretty. I think like I'm like ruining the embossing. Jocelyn, don't even do it. Kids are always trying to test me. Think I can't hear them. Yeah, like that's pretty. It's just more, I would say, buildable. I usually like to just go right in, but it's not a bad thing that it's buildable though, just because, like I said, the more that you build it, so I think the fact that it is buildable, it's like easier to kind of monitor how much you're using and then maybe not accentuate so much texture. It's almost like, it might be more user-friendly. It's just going to take you, I think, a little bit more time, but the overall effect, I think, looks really pretty. Woo! I'm into it. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I'm into it. I like this as a duo. I don't think I would want anything more. Like the Daria palettes, it's almost like I feel like that's too much. Like I would never go through a whole palette. I like the like blush highlighter duo type products. I like that. That's just my vibe nowadays. Okay, now let me get all this off my lips. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. I like a softer, subtle highlighter, so I would love this duo. See, yes, totally. If you like a more muted, toned down, but have the ability to build it up, this would totally be something for you. I'm going to spray my face before I do my lips just so we could see if this changes. I'm using the Hourglass, my favorite setting spray. Ooh, yes, bitch. And then if you really wanted it to beam, you could let this sit down for a little bit. And then when it's almost dry, you could apply more on top. But I don't think that that's necessary with how much I already applied. See how it just livens it back up? Yes. Put on my nose. Well then, okay, Christy. I'll put it on my nose for you. Let's do it. I'm gonna use my Smashbox brush. I feel like this is the brush that I would probably use because it does feel very dense. And then I'll swatch everything for you guys after. I really want to try this shade in this palette though as a highlight. I think that'll be a really pretty highlight on my skin tone. I think. Oh, thank you, Julia. She said she loves my hair color. Thank you. What's next? Lip liner. So this is in the shade Ilona, I think. I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be my favorite type of formula because it has, like, it's like a sharpener type of liner, but it just has almost like ColourPop or Kylie. It looks like it's going to be a more creamy formula where I like a more stiff. Like, I like an actual pencil, like the Wayne Goss or MAC or Scott Barnes, like the ones that actually look like a pencil. These, it's more of like a gel, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I'm gonna love this, but it'll probably be another fucking lip liner. Like I always say. Entertain yourselves for a brief moment. Yeah, like it feels super creamy. I went a little overboard with the overline right there. Yes. Yeah, this isn't the type of formula that, because I like a pencil liner that like builds on top of itself. This doesn't do that. It's almost like you just draw the line and that's it. These kids. You're getting the whole effect tonight, guys. Alright, so there's a lip liner. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. Cute color. I like the shade. It's just, I like a more pencil type. That's just me preference. Next thing. The I Need a Nude lipstick. I was going to buy this immediately. One, because I already know that I love this formula, but look at this fucking packaging. It is hot pink. It's so pretty. And then this is what the shade looks like right here. I was expecting it to be more pink, to be honest. Oh shit, I gotta pull out the other I Need a Nude lipstick so I could swatch comparison next to these. Make sure it's not up too far. I think the lip liner is a little bit darker, which isn't a bad thing for a lip liner slash lipstick combo. I usually like to be my liner to be just a tad bit darker, just because it gives you that extra dimension. Oh, this, I love the formula of these. It's not gonna be perfect. My lines are not gonna be perfect because that's just the way that life works sometimes. But I'll try to go over it. Ooh! Oh, but the formula of these lipsticks, one of the faves. Let me pull out really quick. Here, so let's do a visual. What's your guys' favorite product that I used today? While you guys are coming through with that, I'm gonna zoom out. Give you guys the overall look this way, because sometimes it does look different. She cute. Oh, this lipstick. It smells so good. I need to pull out my lipsticks really quick just so I could swatch comparison, because I got both of the lipsticks from the last collection, and I also bought another one because of how much I loved that formula. So now I have 4. Look at my little collection's growing. I love it. Okay, so let me do comparisons too. Hang on. Let me get my shit situated for 1 second. Does a lipstick have a scent? It does. It has like a, almost like a vanilla. Hang on. Let me see if I, yeah, I smell like a vanilla. It's a very pleasant smell. At least I like the smell a lot. Let's take the hair out. Let's get the full effect going on. Oh, we just need lashes. That's the only thing that will make this look even better. And I need to deepen up my under eye a little bit more, I think. I just like a deep under eye. And then we'll get into swatches. Sound good? Sounds fab. I'm just taking the shade My. Just a little bit deeper under there. And then guys, feel free, just because we are doing so many lives now, like that's pretty much it. Always feel free to give me feedback on how to make these types of videos better for you guys. Just in case you guys get bored at any moments or anything like that, I want to know, because I want to keep you guys entertained. Aside from lips, there's nothing I can do about lips. That's just kind of going to be what it is. I just wanted to clear out that one spot. Oh, that lashes is gonna set this the fuck off, but let me do swatches in case anybody wants to see it and they don't care about what lashes look like. So let me swatch. You are my true love. Ooh wee. Close her up. This is the duochrome. That's so pretty. Are my true. Oh, true is such a good shade. I can't do this one in front of you guys. Oh my god, I need to like do those more justice because, okay, look at this swatch and then look how they look on my eyes. Swatches do not always tell you everything about eyeshadows. Karen knows. Hi, Karen. Is that the tank top? I see you, bitch. You know it's our Tarjay. You know it. All right, let me go over these one more time just so we can really amp them up so you guys could see them because, I mean, you saw them on the eyes, but yeah, that's better. 2 layers is better. And this is like the creamy matte formula, which I'm personally a fan of. Yes. And then I just keep wiping my finger off of between each one. I love that shade. It's probably a shade that I already have like 8,000 times over, but I still like it. And I like the fact that this one has more pigmentation to it. It's not like your traditional topper. It's more of like a satin. Like that is even like a blush. If I put that over the cream blush, let's try it. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't screw everything up. I'm going to take my BK 108. Just if you wanted to set it, you know, because it has a slight sheen. But it's got a very similar tone. So if you got this little collection, it's like you got a cream and a powder blush in there. Just play with your products, guys. Pretty. Yes! I'm into it. Okay, so here's swatches of the Natasha Denona. I only pulled out one palette because I don't have the Love palette. And I didn't really look through my collection, but like even looking at these, I'm like, I don't think I have a set palette aside from this one. I probably should have looked harder, but I'm like, no, I don't think I do. But even like opening this up, it's not even fucking close. It's totally different. Totally different. And let me just say this, Natasha Denona's formula is so much easier to use than the Vivid Rose. So I don't even feel like I need to do comparisons because the undertones are totally different. Like, not at all the same. No. I feel like I would need to piece together like my Makeup Geek shadows or something like that. But I don't know. I still feel like this is one of the best little 5 pans that she's done. Where I feel like I'm going to have more comparisons is like the cheek palette, which I don't have a ton, but I'm going to show you guys anyways what I have. So this is a swatch of the blush. We'll do the blush first. And this blush, it feels like a cream to a powder. So I don't even think you would need to set it. Yeah, like when I just blend, like that already feels like a powder. That's a really nice formula. And then it has, I mean, it's got a very slight sheen to it, but not really. Definitely like a cream to a powder is how I would explain it. I'm going to swatch it next to Tower 28. This is the shade Happy Hour. This formula is so different though. I think the tones might be similar, but this one is going to give you more of like a wet type of finish. So you've got Natasha Denona, and then you have Tower 28. Let me scroll you guys in a little bit further so you can see what's poppin'. So Tower 28, you're going to see how it has more of a sheen to it. And then I also pulled out the Daniel Sandler, these blushes, guys. And now I saw the other day that they have sample sizes on the Daniel Sandler website. So I'm going to need all those. This is the shade Pop. This is going to be more of like a watercolor tone. So you got Daniel Sandler down here, Tower 28. And then you have Natasha Denona. And then one more I wanted to pull out, if I can find it in a jiffy. This is the one that I thought would be closest. This is the Patrick Ta Blush Duo in the shade Do We Know Her? But I think this one's going to be more orangey instead of pink, like the Natasha Denona one is. I also feel like the formula is so different on this one as well. This one has more of like a Tower 28 texture. Yeah, this one's more, it's got a more orangey tone to it. I mean, on the face, it might not look totally different, but swatching it like that, this is definitely more pink, I think, than the Patrick Ta. Because that was one thing I'm like, I feel like if I have this, I probably don't need the duo. But nope, it fits perfectly in my collection. I love that for me. And I got lipstick on my teeth. As usual. Okay, let me do the highlighter. I don't want to wipe these off. They look so pretty. I love that. Love that palette already. Okay, let me wipe this off. What are you guys thinking so far? Oh, thank you, Natty. She says I'm late, but I think you look gorgeous. Thank you. Franken palette. Yup. Reagan is here. Oh, did Janvier pop in? Hi, Janvier. Love Natasha Denona. Wish I was in the U.S. Anne Marie, where are you located? You might be able to get this at Harrods or maybe Selfridges. Because that's where Charlotte got hers. She got hers, I think, at Harrods. It launched early. Not intentionally. Okay, what was I going to do next? The highlighter. So let's do this one. Yeah, even like rubbing my finger over it. I think once you get like past the embossing and everything, you could definitely see more of the duochrome. I'm very curious if I have one of these highlighters that looks like this. Look how pretty that is. I love that it's got like a peachy, pinky, like gold tone to it. Oh, look at that pink shift right there. Oh, bitch. Fuck me up. Yes, 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 yes. That's beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful on the face, but it looks even more beautiful right there because you could really see the shift. I think once I like walk around my house and get out of these like bright lights, that's when I'll really be able to see it. But I pulled out the MAC Cosmetics. This is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Show Gold because this has that like goldish tone to it, but it has that pinky shift as well. I think these are going to be very similar, but the formulas are way different. It has like a similar vibe. Like I feel like the shifts are very similar. Here, let's do it this way. The Natasha Denona just has much more of an apparent pink shift. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, even on your eyes, definitely. Definitely, Christy. That's beautiful. I feel like if you were to have Show Gold already, you probably wouldn't need this one because it's like a similar effect, but Show Gold is more, I would say, sparkly than the Natasha. I'm like, do I have stuff all over my face right now? And then I also pulled out this one again too, the original I Need a Nude Glow highlighter. I'm not doing it for like, I think it's similar. I wanted to show it in case you got this one and you're like, okay, how similar are they? So I'll put that one down here. Much more gold, but it does not have that pink shift. That pink shift is everything. That is so, so nice. Courtney said she just jumped on what's on my eyes. Girl, did you read the title? I'm just kidding. So guys, let me know what you think of everything that I used today. I'm going to put on lashes after so we can like get done with this roundup. But I see there's 155 people watching and 94 thumbs ups. I'm going to need you guys to come through before I give you my final thoughts on everything that I picked up. Oh no, I need to do lipsticks. Wait, no, lipsticks. Okay, let me do these really quick. We can do these zoomed out. So this is the Amorosa shade. You're going to see one swipe, boom. Pigmentation. Actually, you know what? Let me wipe these off. I do lip swatches better with my right hand because I can't do anything with my left hand. So let me wipe off the highlighter comparisons. What was the second highlighter? It was MAC Cosmetics Show Gold. And that is a permanent. Like I have it was a holiday one, but that's a permanent. Go figure. MAC relaunching something they already have in just special packaging. All right, so let me do Amorosa one more time. It's gonna stick a little bit because I got that. It's a little wet still. But I wanted to swatch it next to just existing Natasha Denona shades because I feel like her formula is very unique, at least in my humble opinion. It's one of my favorites. So I have the shade Andrea, or Andrea, I'm not really sure. This was from the last collection, the I Need a Nude collection. And then I also have the shade Maria, much lighter. Packaging is so pretty though. So you've got Amorosa. Shit, what was this one? Then you got Andrea and then Maria. And then I also have the shade Yana, which is going to be on the deeper scale, but I think this is more like, it's got almost like more gray tone to it, even though it's still brown. The nudes are all here, guys. I love this collection. I think it's so pretty. Definitely recommend the lipsticks. But I think, honestly, this is probably my favorite shade so far. If it was even more pink, I think it would be even better, especially with this collection. If it just had a little more pink. But I'm sure within the I Need a Nude lipsticks, there's probably already one. I just need to get the rest at this point. So let me give you my final thoughts on my first impression of the Natasha Denona Mini Love Story collection. If I were to recommend anything, my favorite thing is the little 5-pan eyeshadow palette. I think these shadows look beautiful. It's a color story that really appeals to me. It's a good price point. It's $25 for 5 shades for Natasha's incredible formula. It's just, for me, for being a 5-pan, it's really well-rounded because I have like my inner corner highlight. I got my pops that I can put on my lid. I've got my deepening shade. I have my crease shade. I just have like everything that I would need in here, but I could still use this to like mix these two together, or I could put this all over my lid and then throw this on top. I feel like I have a pretty good variety within this palette, so I would say this is probably my favorite. One of my favorite of the 5-pans. It's like a toss-up. Do I like this one or the gold better? Because I think the gold is so pretty. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted on that. In second place, I would probably say the lipstick, just because I really love the formula and I really love the color. I still love this though. Like, I would only rank this, I would say, third, because the highlighter formula isn't like my favorite, but it's still beautiful. This is like, if I absolutely had to rank them, I would honestly recommend everything. I think for first impressions, I haven't worn these shadows all day or anything like that, so I don't know how they're gonna last. But if it's anything like my other Natasha Denona stuff, there's gonna be no fucking problems whatsoever. I just saw a super sticker. Oh, Louise, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's a pear character rolling on the floor laughing. Oh my god, I'm dying. Thank you so much for the super sticker. But guys, that's my final thoughts on it. I went into this thinking 100% that I was going to love everything. If you guys do end up picking it up, please let me know what you think of it. Like I always say, always take reviews with a grain of salt. If you're wondering about my experiencing shopping with Natasha Denona's website, I totally recommend it. I get my stuff super quick when I shop through her website. I do like to shop through Sephora and like all the retailers as well. As a creator, I like to buy from Natasha's website, but I think if I was just an average consumer, in this instance, I would probably still shop through her website too, just because if I wanted to get everything, you have the option to get the bundle and save money. I really like that. But if you're interested in one thing, I would probably just go to Sephora or something like that, only for the sake of like the return policy. I love the return, just everything. You can do it through mail. I just overall like ordering from retailers, but I've always had excellent customer service with Natasha Denona. I do want to mention the lip liner. If I were to judge, like if I was to bring this into the collection, like ranking it, this would be last, just because I have other lip liners that I do prefer over this one. It's still like a creamy formula. It lines my lips nicely. I just like, personally, a different type of formula, if that makes sense. I like a more stiff formula. That's what she said. Kay just ordered everything, no regrets. Well, Kendall, you'll have to keep us posted. But guys, this was the final look. Everything just looks very smooth. Smooth, smoky, sophisticated. I'm into it. I really like it. And I'm always partial to like purples and stuff like that because I have green eyes. It always is more flattering. You know, I like this on me personally. Luis said, make sure to put a link in the description box. That blush is a must now. I got the iPad. Let's see, I have them already linked at Sephora, but I don't think they're available yet. I'll link Natasha Denona's website. I'll link Beautylish. I'll link everything down below, and you always will know if anything's an affiliate link if it has asterisks before it. If it doesn't, if it just has like dotted lines, it's not an affiliate. I don't think Natasha Denona's website is like affiliated at all, but way better than Dior. We shall see in a future rankings. But guys, other than that, keep me posted on your thoughts if you guys get it, what you guys thought of how I applied everything today. I think everything looks beautiful. One of my favorite collections, in my humble opinion, that Natasha Denona has done. And I hope to see more brands do Valentine's Day stuff, because this is another thing. If you are a significant other to somebody that loves makeup, this would be such a good Valentine's Day gift. Just because it's like this is a luxury brand. And just getting this like cutesy little collection, I think that would be a good one. So you know what? I'm into it. I enjoy it. I was gonna give a little horn for today, but I can't find my little screen for it. I was gonna give a little DJ air horn. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up or down before you guys leave. Subscribe to my channel if you like videos like this that are live streams. I do live streams all the fucking time, almost too much, but we're always here. Turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I go live. Or if you're not getting notifications, follow me on Instagram. I always post on my IG story every time that I'm going live. You have the ability to turn on the countdown so it will remind you all the things, but do the thing. Subscribe. Turn the bell on, turn your notifications to all, and you should be set to go. But we all know how YouTube likes to play us from time to time. So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!